put on tape what we put on tape as a team, and I think for someone like myself, that's your resume. And so I'm going to take a lot of pride and a lot of effort to make sure that I'm always putting out good tape and always at my best, even if it's maybe we don't have a shot at the playoffs or anything like that, but having some personal pride.
How much extra incentive is it that it's the Battle of Ohio, it's against the Browns?
I think just regardless, you want to win against divisional opponents and stuff like that, and obviously they, we wish we were in their shoes. They're going into the playoffs. We are not. So I think outside of that, it's just maybe, but not for me personally. It's just I just want to study really hard, finish the season strong with a win, and play well.
You ever get spied in high school or college?
I think in college a decent amount. Maybe in high school. I don't even know if they spy people in high school. I didn't really. It's a little higher level probably, but yeah, I've been spied. I've always scrambled pretty well, and it's always been part of my game.
Zach was talking earlier, Jake, that Jamar, T, and TB, one of the things that maybe people overlook is how hard they work at their craft, how hard they study. Do you see that? Have you been exposed to that as their teammate?
Yeah, I think it really starts with, I think Troy Walters does a great job with that room, and doesn't really give him a choice. Not that he really has to force him or anything like that, but I think he sets a pretty high standard for the room. He's played in the NFL for a long time and does a great job with those guys. And I think TB is kind of an underrated leader in the locker room. Been here for a while. With each one of those guys joining the team, his touches went down, and he kind of set the tone that this was not a, I got to get mine type of receiver room. And I think that's an underrated part of the room in general. And then with Jamar and T, I think ever since I've been here, they've been pros, and they know what they're doing. I value their feedback on the sideline. I think sometimes you can have a receiver that just says, I know Jamar says he's always open, but his feedback on the sideline is valued, and you can actually take into account, because there's multiple times when Joe was playing, he would say something, and then I would always kind of circle back in the films like, all right, was that accurate? And for the most part, it was. And so I think anytime you have that, it's valuable.
Have you put any thought on what your contract situation is going to look like next year? I think you're in a unique situation where, because you've kind of been in the league, but this is the first year that counts, you kind of won't be able to hit free agency in full. I mean, how much have you thought about kind of that aspect of how all that shakes out?
Not a ton. Like I said, I got a lot of pride in being very prepared for every game I get an opportunity to play in. Even when I was on practice squad, I took a lot of pride in showing up to every game, knowing the game plan really well, trying to be as helpful as possible. And so that's kind of my focus right now. And at the end of the day, I pay my agent, so that's kind of his job, and for him to give advice on stuff like that. But I've been in the NFL a long time, and I haven't had a lot of starts, so these are all very valuable to me and mean a lot, and that's kind of my focus. And outside of that, it's hopefully my agent knows what's going on.
At what point do you maybe sit, is there a point in the offseason where you sit and kind of look back at what this year was like for you? How long or how late was it to happen?
I think once this game's over, and you kind of get into, you have to get into reflect mode, and it's even like that if you didn't play a lot. I mean, it's usually kind of a time you get some very valuable feedback from coaches, and I've always tried to seek that out if I value the coach's opinion. Even when I was just on practice squad, just like, hey, what are some things you think I could improve on? And, taking those into account, and first of all, getting a feel for, like, are they kind of making stuff up? Because I've had four practice reps a day, and they don't really remember. But I've gotten some valuable feedback after seasons, and applied that to off season. I think that's part of the reason I am where I am now. But you have to be like that. So once the game's over, you kind of, like, I'll write down my thoughts and have some notes on the season and just some general themes. And obviously those are probably a little bit more insightful now because I have more reps to judge myself off of. I think that's been the hardest thing in the past for me is you get through a whole season on practice squad and you're judging yourself off of, even towards the end of the season, it's 15 degrees out and you're getting 4 reps a day. And it's like, all right, not many quarterbacks play well in that situation. And so it's just harder to know, like, what do I need to improve at? So you kind of guess. But I think that's one main takeaway I'll have from the season is I've had a lot of reps. And so I have a lot to work with as far as what do I need to get better at. And, even though this season went much better for me personally than my past seasons, I'm still going to have the same high level of standard of my off seasons and getting the most out of them. And so I think that becomes easier to do with more reps.
Going into the offseason, is there or at all a difference of if this team were to finish 0-6 in the AFC North as opposed to 1-5?
Yeah, I think just anytime you go out there, you want to win. And, I've been on teams where, maybe you're not getting everybody's best effort in this situation, or seen teams where that's definitely the case, and I don't think that's the case here. So, just the fact that beginning of this week, Jamar says, no, I'm playing, and everybody's like, here we go, like, let's lock in, let's finish this thing right. We've been battling. There's been some ups and downs. We've dealt with a lot of adversity as a team, and let's just finish this thing positive. And, when we all are in the locker room after the game on Sunday and hopefully we've won, then, it's like, all right, at least we got out on a high note. We didn't accomplish going to the playoffs, but at least we got out on a high note. And I think these are kind of the games, too, where, like, you remember, like, I'm going to remember that Ted Karras showed up today and was dialed and super intense, just like this game meant everything in the world. I may not remember all the good and bad plays Ted has, but I'll remember, like, how he acted when we're out of it. And I think, you want to be remembered well in the locker room. And because I think people remember more so than how you played. If you played well or didn't play well, they remember, what was your level of intensity and were you a pro?
You obviously, I assume, want to play. Once you get a taste of starting in the NFL, you want to play. But how do you balance that with wanting to stay in this environment, which I would assume you clearly like? Is there a balance there for you personally?
I think for me, it's once the season's over, I'm just going to focus on, all right, what do I need to do to get better? And kind of outside of that, whatever happens, happens. I think I don't know much about my contract situation, but I think at this point it's outside of my control. So I'm not going to think too much about it. I'm just going to focus on getting better. And I think there's a lot of positives to build on with the experience that I've had. And there's some things I need to get better at. And so focusing on those things I need to get better at, continuing to improve and try and be the best player I can. And outside of that, I don't really have a ton of control or anything like that. And this experience, whatever my role is next year, I'll be a better quarterback because of it.
What was it like watching Penix in that game the other day?
Penix? I thought you said Pettis. Great. I mean, he's fun to watch. They're really good. They're fun to watch on offense. I mean, just, I know they're no Ohio State, but, it's they're good. And I'm excited for them. It's pretty cool for the university.
You said there'd be a lot of jawing between you and the DBs from Michigan throughout the course of the week?
So far, no. So far, I'm still dealing with Joseph Asai. And they lost. So, it's a pretty easy one.
Worried at the end? Worried at the end watching?
I'm not gonna lie, I was asleep at the end. I was asleep at halftime. I do not sleep very well after games, so that night is kind of when I catch up, and so I recorded it and watched it again. But they look good. It's exciting for the university. I'm excited for them, and I think part of me just refuses to ever be some bitter alum that talks about it's not the same as when I was there. And so whoever the current quarterback is for Washington, they're the greatest of all time, and the current team is the greatest team of all time, and I think that's kind of the way you got to operate. Don't be a bitter alum.
Players talk about all the time, the speed of the game is the biggest adjustment. Preseason, one speed, regular season, postseason, whatever. You seem to have handled that part of it really well. What was your secret there in speed so long?
I think a lot of scout team reps were really the most valuable. I didn't have a ton of preseason reps the first, 3 years. So I kind of had to go off scout team, and scout team is extremely difficult because most of the time there's not supposed to be anyone open, and they're going full speed and they're expected to win, and so you're kind of playing. It's definitely an uphill battle at quarterback, and so for me it was just always keeping track of like my completions and decision making in those situations and getting the most out of everything, moving pretty quickly there. And then really once, like when I took over halfway through the Ravens game, it was kind of nice where you're running plays and people are supposed to be open, and so really at that point and you got good receivers, and so at that point it's all right. Here's the play we have called. Start to feel out what the defense is playing, and here's where the ball's supposed to go, and that guy's got to win. And that's, I'm doing my job if I get the ball to where it's supposed to go, and it's the receiver's job to win.
You learned anything about yourself over the last 6 weeks?
I don't know. I haven't really had a crazy reflection moment on that, but I don't know. Maybe I will after the season. Sounds good.
Thanks, Jake.
Thanks, Jake.